Hello again. We have another interesting job today. We have this laptop. They're both the same actually. That's HP ProBook x360 11G1. The problem with our laptop, we have the dead CPU. It's a cheap laptop, but the customer wants it to repair. I don't know why, but he found the same laptop with some problems with the volume keys or something like that, without an adapter. So basically we have to disable this, get the board only, and put it in our laptop. So I decided to make a quick video, or I hope it's quick. But the first thing, of course, before we do anything, we have to check is this laptop working at all or not. Let's power on the laptop. We have a light, we have picture, and basically that's the whole thing we need. So let's start. We're gonna try and separate both of the laptops so we don't mix them. So the thing we're gonna do, we're gonna disassemble the laptop. We're gonna remove the board only. We're gonna use the customer hard drive so he can get his data, and for the rest we're gonna speak with the customer whether he wants it reassembled or not, because it may go for spare parts. So let's start. Screws are a little bit different here, so let's remove them. If I remember correctly, this is with 2-core Celeron CPU, so I don't see any point of fixing this, but it's a customer's wish, so let's try and remove the palm rest. We just need to lift it, and now we have to disconnect some cables here for the keyboard, for the touchpad, and for the, what's that? For that's the camera. Now we have a red dot here. Probably there was some liquid damage. I hope the board is still okay, but we're gonna use only the main board. The subboard will stay here, so it's not our concern so far. We're gonna disconnect the speakers. We're gonna try not to damage the board. We're gonna disconnect here. This is a broken connector. Okay, we'll see. We have to disconnect some cables for the Wi-Fi. We have a broken plastic here on the hinge. Yeah, the laptop is in a very bad condition, but let's hope the board is still fine. So now we're gonna remove all the screws on the board, which are this one, this one, we have to disconnect the cable for the display, and now we need to remove this foil because I think it's gonna block our way to lift the board. Yeah, we have one more screw here. Now let's see, did we forget something? I think not. Let's try and lift it. It's a bit stuck on the back. Ah, we have one more screw. Sorry about that. Now let's try and gently lift the board and pull it out with the chassis. Come on. Yeah, the board is out. Since we're gonna replace the board, I'm gonna replace the thermal paste so that we don't have to open the laptop again soon. We are gonna go that extra mile for the customer. The paste is dry. Be careful with the cooler, it's very thin, and try not to bend it too much. Let me apply the paste. Don't put too much. Now let's put the cooler back. Move the cooler a little bit left to right in order for the paste to get even. And just put the screws back. This board doesn't look very well, but so now we're gonna close this, and we're gonna take the main one. We're gonna remove the old cooler. We're gonna lift this. We have to be careful with this here. This is for the front camera because it was broken. So let's try and fit the board first. Try to do it on an angle. slide the port first, then put the board, remove the cables, and try to put the board back. Let's see, here is fine, here is fine. Yeah, okay, like this. Let's put the screws back. Let's put the locking mechanism. Now let's connect the cables. So now, since we got all the screws on place, let's connect the LCD cable. Speakers, the CMOS battery, and that's the audio board with the volume keys. Now we have to connect this connector, and this is for the camera. I'll try to plug it, yeah, like this, and I'm gonna put some tape on it. When we put the palm rest, it should hold it on place, but just in case I'm gonna tape it. Now we're gonna put the Wi-Fi. We have to lift the cables so that the Wi-Fi can sit properly, and after that the cable goes above the Wi-Fi. This. Now let's connect the Wi-Fi cables. Be careful with them, they're very small. Try to place it under the board and then try to connect it. This way they will stay more secure. Like this. Let me put some tape. Like this. Now we have to put the hard drive. We're gonna connect the battery. We have a light, probably because the BIOS was reset, and now we should get a picture, or no, just no, which was the battery? Yeah, we have picture, but I'm gonna power off the laptop. I'm gonna put the keyboard, and after that I'm gonna test. Let's put the screws on the battery. Now let's connect This is a little bit tricky, but just plug the cables and try to lock. And since we're sure it's gonna work, we're gonna put the charging port. We're gonna press the button. We're gonna close it after that. We have the Windows loading. Like I said, it's not a very fast computer. It reboots because the board is different, probably slightly different, and right now is getting some drivers fixed. We are waiting for some system updates, so we'll wait a little bit. We are 5 minutes later. The laptop is working, touchpad is working. We have the speakers, which are also working. Wi-Fi is working. Let's see the volume buttons. Yeah, volume buttons also work. So pretty much the only thing I gotta do now is just put the screws on the back side and call the customer to tell him the good news. Pretty much that's the whole video. Now you know how you can replace the board on this laptop. I hope you like the video. Bye bye for now.